course, what does everybody want to do? Whenever it comes to New Year's resolutions, everybody wants to do what?
They want to lose weight and get
Absolutely, and live healthy. Well, we have a wonderful, wonderful sponsor. You talk about entrepreneurs. We just love the young ones, right? I mean,
yep.
Because I guess they just whatever. Let's just get it on. I got a great idea. Let's just do it, and they'll run with it, and they're fearless, And I love the energy. And we have the neatest sponsor, and it's GetLivingHealthy.com, and she is a college student. She's got a really nice little website going here, a lot of links. She sells vitamins, and she's all about being healthy. She was a soccer player. Her name's Kaetlin OBrien, and I certainly hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Kaetlin OBrien with GetLivingHealthy.com, and she blogs about being healthy and different nutrition. She's all about sports. She even has on here safe cleaning products, which I love that. I mean, she's thinking of everything. And you can sign up to be on her blog. You can follow her on Facebook. She is a college student, so you have to. If you send her an email, don't expect a quick return if it's during the day, because she does have her studies to do. But you think about it. She's starting now. Isn't that smart?
Yeah, and she's got it going. I mean, she covers it all: weight loss, sports nutrition, the anti-aging stuff, anything to do with healthy living. She's got on there. And, Tony, I had to tell you something. You talk about the safe, environmental-friendly cleaning stuff. I'll never forget a few years back, a young guy came to my door, knocked on the door, and he was selling some cleaning products. And he's going, look, this will clean this, and it'll clean that. And you know how they come in, they try to clean your windows and stuff like that. He unscrews the bottle, pulls the little nozzle out, and he's like, rubs it across his tongue. He's like, and you can eat it too. It's safe. I'm going, I'll take a bottle just for that. You sold me. I'll take the bottle.
I love it.
Yeah. And that's one of my other predictions, Tony, with the health care, and we talk about living healthy and stuff.
Yes.
I think that home health care is going to boom in 2011. And here's my theory behind that, is we have the baby boomers that are getting to that age where they're going to start to need a little more home health care. And I'm not necessarily talking about home health care where you're invalid and you need that kind of help. But I read an article probably a year ago about a guy who got laid off from NASA. He was an older gentleman. He was probably in his 60s. His wife had just passed away, and he says, what am I going to do? I'm 60 years old. How am I going to get a job? And he one thing that he had was that he said, the biggest problem when my wife was unhealthy before she passed away was getting the prescriptions here. It was constantly having to run out, get it, bring it back, and stuff like that. And what about a medicine delivery system? How easy is that? We talked about at our show in February, we're going to talk about 5 businesses you can start for under $100. There you go. You need a car. You go out, you take, and you deliver the prescriptions for the people. You bring them back for the people. And check. Obviously, you have to check into your area and find out what legalities are in it or whatnot. But I think home health care services are going to become really big in 2011. I think you're going to see a big spike in that.
And, there's been a lot of statistics here the last few days, ever since the Republicans have taken over the House. They're watching it like a hawk. And one of my predictions is that they're going to repeal the health care bill. They've already have a bill in there. They call it the job killing bill or whatever. And my prediction is it will get repealed, but there's going to be a compromise. They'll agree to kill the deal, but there's going to have to be a bill in its place, which will be, I think, maybe a little bit more business friendly. Because the biggest problem with the bill, of course, is all of the fines. If you don't opt in, then you're going to have to pay a $2,000 fine. If your company doesn't opt in, they're going to have to pay a fine. Well, that fine was so small that it was cheaper for them to just not opt in. Well, that's not going to work for the bill they have in place now, Ben. So there's going to be some changes. And so that is one of my predictions. And I agree with what you're saying about home health care services. My sister, that's what she does. She goes around and does home health care, provides their insulin shots and what have you, and checks their vitals, and it's just more affordable, and they're more comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things she does, they have a van, and they take them to their doctor's appointments, because you don't need a whole bunch of people that are retiring in the hospital all the time. Why not let them be comfortable at home? And do you know how many baby boomers turn 65 a day?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I got the number. You ready?
Yeah.
10,000.
Right.
A day.
Yep. And that goes into another thing, talking about the baby boomers turning things to watch for 2011, is the baby boomers are probably the biggest spenders in our economy right now.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because
and so,
they are retired and they're not out working.
And if you're listening and you're getting in that age, go to gethealthyliving.com.
Yeah.
Or go to our website and click on our link. I'll have that link up here this morning. She's a new sponsor. And just start thinking more about your health and your vitamins and get balanced.
Yeah.
You don't want to be dealing with that later in life. How long does it take to create a good habit?
21 days.
That's right. How long does it take to create a bad habit?
Like a day.
Exactly. So do it for 21 days. That's all we're saying. Don't do it for a week and quit, or 2 weeks and quit. You need to do it for 3 weeks. Because if you could just get past that 3-week part, I mean, it's just like me with exercising.
Yeah.
Every morning I get up, I do my little exercise routine. Did it for 21 days, and then I increased it for 21 days, and then increase it. Because we got to lose a little weight, because we're going to be going to Detroit.
That's right.
February 16th and 17th, and we're not going to be able to fit in our suits.
That's right. All this holiday food.
At holiday food, oh my goodness. And so, yeah, I need to lose an inch or two so I can make sure that I'm in so I can fit in my suits.